Hello guys, welcome back to Stories with Auntie Oge. Today we're going to be doing things a tad bit different, but we guarantee it will be just as entertaining and educative. Stay tuned. The title of our story is The Tall Man with the Short Stick. Dogo Gajeren Sanda. A tale of 7 Fulani brothers. Once upon a time in a village in Fulani land, there lived 7 men who were both brothers and kinsmen. One day they set out on a journey, migrating to the next 2 villages ahead for greener pastures. At sundown, they arrived at the next village, but couldn't go any further because they figured it would be too late into the night and they still wouldn't arrive at their destination. Hence, they decided to spend the night at the village they were in. They were accommodated at the home of the chief butcher, who is known as Sarkin Fawa in Hausa Fulani land. Right before they slept, one of the brothers brought out a sack of money and began counting in front of his brothers. He expressed that the money was meant to be used to marry a wife once they were settled at their destination. The rest thought of it as a great idea and surmised to do the same once they had saved up enough money at the village in the future. After counting, he secured the sack and kept it beside him and laid down to sleep alongside his brothers. Unknown to him, one of the brothers wasn't happy regarding this development at all. Deep into the night, while everyone was sound asleep, one of the brothers who had been jealous got up to steal the sack of money and crept out to bury it secretly. Morning came and everyone woke up. The money owner turned to get his sack and count his money again, but couldn't find it. Panic ensued. He angrily accused his brothers of theft and demanded that they return his money immediately.
Kai, ashe muna da barawo a tsakaninmu? To wallahi in ba ku fin mun da kuɗi na ba yanzu za mu yi zage-zage a nan.
They all denied the accusations and serious arguments ensued between them all. The Sarkin Fawa, or chief butcher, who was their host, heard all the noise and came out to inquire about it. When he heard what had happened, he implored that whoever had taken the money should stop the joke and return it, but no one moved an inch. Everyone maintained their innocence. The Sarkin Fawa decided to hand them all and the case over to the judge, who is known as the Alkali. The Alkali, or judge, also asked whoever had taken the money to come forward, but no one did. He then asked several more times with the promise that it would be overlooked as a prank, but everyone maintained their innocence still. At this time, spectators had gathered all around to watch the proceedings. The Alkali then decided to fish out the thief himself. He called on the Sarkin Dogare, which is the chief guard, and asked him to get 6 long, equal sticks and peel them and cut them and distribute them to the 6 brothers who were suspects. Everyone was astonished and in wonder as to what the Alkali meant by this gesture. The Alkali then ordered the chief guard to take the 6 suspects and their sticks to the detention house and declared, or rather swore on his position as the Alkali, that as long as he was the Alkali, the thief's stick would grow way longer by morning. The people murmured in awe and couldn't wait for morning to come. To the money owner, the Alkali said to go back to the home of the Sarkin Fawa. At night time, the thief was very restless and couldn't sleep. He tossed, turned, and pondered on what to do to avoid being caught. He shut up suddenly as he had gotten an idea. He took out his stick and cut it short, thinking to himself that if he cut it, it would end up being the same length as the others when it grew by morning. The next morning, the Alkali, who is the judge, arrived first at the courthouse and sent for the Sarkin Fawa, who is the chief butcher, and his guests, and also sent for the Sarkin Dogare, the chief guard, and his 6 guests. The curious audience were also present. When everyone had assembled, the Alkali asked the suspects to present their sticks, and they did. He took the 6 and examined them. He then declared the man with the shorter stick the thief and asked the chief guard to arrest him and make him produce the money. He went then with the chief guard and dug up the sack of money, which was returned to its rightful and very happy owner. The judge sentenced the thief to be flogged and whipped 6 times, and he was remanded in jail for 3 months. The others were released and went back home to their village when they told the funny tale of Dogo Gajeren Sanda, the tall man with the short stick. The end. Morals of the story: jealousy, lying, and stealing are all bad and can lead to terrible consequences. Also, there are always telltale signs of bad behavior and ways to catch a thief. We saw this where the thief was sweating and the method in which the Alkali employed to catch him. As the saying goes, a liar will always sweat, even if he is submerged in water. Thirdly, committing crimes takes away one's peace of mind and causes anxiety. Crime does not pay, so let's avoid it. That's it from us here on Stories with Auntie Yoge. Thanks for watching. Do like the video, leave a comment below, and subscribe. See you next time. Bye-bye.